build quality is top notch. I gotta tell you. There's no other mini sauna on the market that's built like this. I think this is gonna be one of the best videos that we ever make because it makes it demonstrable that you can really fit a sauna, you know, anywhere that you don't think you have applicable space. But man, this is small. This is the floor.
That's really small. If the walls sit on the floor,
I don't know if I'm gonna fit in this.
I don't think you will, dude.
Well, it's supposed to be a Heavenly Heat Mini Sauna, but looking at the boxes, there's not a whole lot of mini about this at all. I'm looking forward to trying a mini sauna, and I've wanted one near the master bathroom, like right in front of the shower for a long time. And I think this is the perfect fit. That's pretty nice. Usually this is MDF plywood. You've got a screening shield. Actually, this is an electromagnetic grounded shield from all the electronics to the user, which is pretty cool. They're the first ones I've ever seen to do this. It's like fit for a queen. So this is gonna be narrow. Look at that. This is gonna be tiny. I'm definitely nervous now. I mean, so this company doesn't use any glue, so you will see some places where there's like a hairline crack here, there's some panels lifting or something like that. That's been consistent the whole time. That's nothing new. It just is what it is. When you don't use glue, it's pretty difficult to get a joint to cinch and then stay. But they're stepping it up here. I can tell the difference. But man, this is small. This is the floor.
That's really small. If the walls sit on the floor,
I don't know if I'm gonna fit in this.
I don't think you will, dude.
I was all worried about the door because the other mini sauna is so hard to get in and out of, but is it deceiving? Am I gonna fit in this?
Do the walls sit on or around the floor?
I don't know. You know, I hate these things. These are my least favorite thing on the planet. I absolutely hate. Even from sauna company that I love, I really don't like the buckles. What's up with this? I don't like that at all. They're lined up, sort of not lined up, definitely not lined up, way not lined up, not lined up. What the hell is that? I deserve better. All right, solid. This irks me right here though. Let's put it together. Maybe, does something cover that? Do you not see it? Let's try it. I has made a discovery. Come in right here. The side heaters are angled,
dude,
towards the user. Maybe that's why they don't line up right there. All right, we'll reserve judgments until we get it together. You're right though. Colin is trying. Like Colin's really trying. Colin designed these things from the ground up. It shows. He's definitely putting in the effort. Like you said, even if there's little things here and there, they're like really giving it a hell of a go. A lot of people have been pressed for space, don't know where you can put a sauna. We've always wanted to test, can you put a sauna, can you fit it in a closet? So today we're gonna do it. This is a little bit oversized closet to be testing something like this. Most people's closet isn't gonna be this deep, but this is a normal width of a walk-in closet. With an infrared sauna, you don't have steam or anything released, so there's not as much concern for, you know, will it damage your clothes? Are you gonna be increasing the humidity, this, that, and the other? But you do have to be aware of something like that. If you had hanging racks in here, it was in use, and you were using it, you know, the sauna all the time. But for folks that are out of space, wanna try a mini sauna that's comfortable, obviously built really well, as we can see during the unboxing. This is gonna be a great example of a place where you can squeeze it in your house. I think this is gonna be one of the best videos that we ever make because it makes it demonstrable that you can really fit a sauna, you know, anywhere that you don't think you have applicable space. So in here, we didn't do this patch job. Just wanna tell you that this is not our patch job on the screw holes, but for now, we're just gonna place this a little bit out so we can have access to all sides. I think this is a floating floor design, which I'm not a huge fan of. I really don't like that.
So far, what are you seeing different with this setup to, you know, any other sauna you've received in the past?
The details, you know, angled heaters at the user, the heavy dutiness of the walls. Like this sauna is twice as heavy, twice as dense. There's a high density to the wall construction that you really don't find in other saunas. So that's very unusual. I'm not sure, let's get it together and find out. We're gonna get the back situated. You know, I'm gonna say it over and over again, whether I like the company, like what they're doing, like what they stand for, I hate this stuff. The instructions to do this are online. So you can pull it up on your phone, you can do the PDF, you can do a printout, you can do whatever you want. But for me, it's always the same. I know there's gonna be a left and a right wall and a back wall. So if I'm gonna be putting something together by myself, I get everything positioned in the orientation that it's gonna need to be set up, so that I'm not trying to hold two pieces together and assemble a corner, and then yet I need a piece that's way over here that I can't reach and hold both things. So I lay it out like it's gonna go together, and then I follow the instructions, usually start with one of the back corners and go from there. Oh boy, the buckles. It doesn't matter what company it is. Never liked them. What are you laughing about?
I just love when you start hitting the saunas.
Why? I'm glad you're having a good time.
Always.
You think it's a bad thing, but it's just my way of giving it a little love tap. Get it seated, you know what I mean? Holy hell.
Ooh, that's gonna be snug.
Do I fit?
Yeah.
Do I fit? Is this like the thumbnail? You don't have to talk back to the video guy. Just tell us about the sauna. Stay on topic. That's what they said in the last comment.
They must not know Matt.
Meanwhile, everything else that you've done, nowhere to be found.
It's hilarious because they're asking you to stay on topic and I'm the one asking the questions to get you off topic.
Oh, I'm aware. Man, build quality is top notch. I gotta tell you. There's no other mini sauna on the market that's built like this. Whoops. This is nice. Without having the door handle on, you can just open the hatch. This is damn good quality though for what it is. Gasket goes around the hinge, so when the door closes, it's sealed good. It looks amazing. I don't know the price point on this. This is a first release. This is the very first edition of this. Before I put the roof on, always, I mean, I'll obviously follow the instructions. Just a tidbit. For any sauna company, no matter which order, you always want to put the door handle on before you put the roof on, because if you shut the door and you have the roof on, you can't reach in to open the glass real easy. You'd have to fish something through those holes and then do it that way. So I think we're ready for the roof and see how this guy works. Okay, put the bench in. Slip that right in there. Man, this is solid for a little guy. This is probably the best built mini sauna that I've ever seen. Like, rock solid. Little window, kind of cool.
The shielding for the wiring is pretty impressive.
It
but
is.
overall, the quality of this compared to other mini saunas that you've tested out in the past.
Way better. The build quality. I don't even have to use it and I can tell. But again, I don't know the price point. It might be at a premium price point. So keep that in mind. I think you hit the nail on the head when you said it looks like a $5,000, $7,000 sauna. It does, it's just small. So build quality, attention to detail, everything that you would want from a high-end sauna. We gotta use it and stuff still. This is more of the install video, but it's shaping up really good so far. But enough talking about that. Let's get this roof on so we can actually test the sauna out and use it.
Dang.
I don't even need a ladder.
It's pretty nice, dude.
Extra dusty. Not my favorite thing. And then top goes on and it actually fits down in a recess. And I'll probably have to get a ladder in order to really screw that down with a drill. But I want to make sure that none of my connections are pinched first. So we'll do a dry fit and then come back with the rest. All right, so we're done with the assembly of the Heavenly Heat. Time to turn it on and use it for the first time. Okay, so this is tight. For somebody my size, this is tight. Why have we got rainbow lights on? They're changing colors on me. Hey.
Really nice control panel, holy crap.
Very nice. 165. I gotta remember how to change the lights. I forget what the control is. So first impressions, this thing is small. This thing is definitely small. I mean, I don't have any place to go here. I bet this sauna is gonna work so well. I bet the heat coverage in this sucker is so close. The way that they have these angled, I know it's just a ½ an inch or an 1.5 inches, but that's pretty incredible. The attention to detail is like really good. Those are so strong. The clip, wow. Got a little extra vent here if you want to create ventilation, cross ventilation. You open the roof vent, open the side window, right? That's unusual. I like that. In case you want to position this facing a wall or facing a corner, you still have some, visibility out one side, but it's not so obtrusive, and you didn't lose the heaters. A lot of these mini saunas, they have like a door on one side or the other, and you lose the heaters. Generally, they'll replace it with a heater in the front, but not all of them. The Wayfair, the Amazon, some of those models, you got to watch them. And then they put these sidewall heaters where they're only like 6 inches wide, and you don't get any coverage. First impressions for me, for my size, like the size of my hips, I don't know if I actually prefer the ergonomic bench. I might actually like it if it was a flat bench. I feel like I'm pigeonholed, like right into one position. Actually thinking about it right now, wondering if I could just flip it over. I think if I were a shorter person or had smaller hips, I would sit right into the groove. A lot of people talk about this. They think that ergonomic benches are always good. There's always a pro and a con depending on the size and how you plan to use something. But in this sauna, I couldn't personally turn sideways and put my knees up, so I don't think I would need a flat bench for anything like that. It's just me being nitpicky, and I also haven't used it, and I don't have my towels down that I sit on either. So I'm curious to see what a session is like in this thing. Getting in and out of it is definitely a lot easier than the ones with the door on the side, because the ones with the door on the side, it's only about yay wide, and you kind of have to crouch down and step in. The advantage to those is that usually they can have heaters on the front wall. I don't see a lack of heat coverage in here. We're gonna get the FLIR gun. We'll do some footage. We'll check this out with me in it. We'll see how I sweat. We'll check the preheat, see how she works. Yeah, so for the unboxing, overall, I think this is an awesome package. We could see the packaging was really good, the way that it was shipped. The build quality, the fit and finish, they're definitely stepping their game up with the product innovation. Little details here and there, really high-end glass. This is a thicker glass than usual. Everything just nice and tight handle. Build quality of the heaters. I'm also a little big for this guy, so maybe I'll get out and in a future video, we'll do like a quality check and see. But overall, fit and finish, all the seams are tight. Everything works well. Build quality is top notch from anything like this that I've ever seen. Assembly was super easy. Honestly, I hate the buckles. Doesn't matter what brand it is. I'm not trying to pick on these guys in any way. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I don't like it. I don't mind them so much in the front because you don't have to struggle to get back there. Otherwise than that, I'm already starting to get hot. It's only been on for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna get out. Overall, I like what I see so far. Later this week, I'm gonna use it. We're gonna EMF test it. We're gonna release footage for that. If you have any questions about this particular sauna, go to CertifiedSaunas.com or join the Facebook group at Certified Sauna Community. How much I hate this. Matt's least favorite part. It's a good thing this thing is small. Yes, they do take your side because he edits out all the sides where he pokes the bear. He gets me all fired up, and then he cuts that part out of the video, and then all you guys comment and say I should stop badgering the witness.